I get my timing better. I owe you guys more than that. No, seriously, I owe you guys more than that. I apologize. Well, extra, extra, read all about it. This is the daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. The daily tarot card reading has become the once in a while tarot card reading because of my crazy schedule right now. But I definitely wanted to get onto YouTube. Say hi, how you guys doing? Check up with my YouTube crowd. Remember, the daily tarots are on Instagram during the week, Monday through Thursday. Please do find me over there at born_without_boundaries. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Brianne. Thank you so much, everybody, for jumping on here. I'm like, once again, I said, I have been hectic and life has been kind of crazy for me, but I do want to, good morning, Amber. I do want to keep checking in with you guys. I really, really do. Let's read from the book. Everything's been going a little bit crazy. Saturday is actually the summer solstice. FYI, that is tomorrow. The color today, the moon is in Gemini right now. The color of the day is pink. It is a harvest day, so give yourself some extra time and give yourself some extra bounty. Today, pink deals in subtlety and feelings. Use hot pink for mature attraction or baby pink for innocence and friendship. So I have this like in baby pink. I didn't even know that I was wearing pink today, but clearly I'm all about the innocence and friendship. Not. But anyway, just listen to my channel for 2 seconds and you'll know that that's not true, but whatever. Saturday, summer solstice, the sun enters Cancer as well at 5:54 p.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. So Central Time, that would probably be 4. And no. What is it? Central Time is it 2 hours behind us? So it'd be 3. And then California time, Pacific time, it's 2. So late afternoon on Saturday, the sun enters Cancer. And remember, Mercury is going retrograde. Mercury retrograded on Thursday. Oh, wait. I'm talking 1 week ahead. I'm looking at the wrong week. Guys. Dude, this has been happening to me for a while. So today is Friday the 12th. The moon is in Gemini. It sounded like it was too far ahead, I've got to say, but whatever. It's Friday the 12th today. That means we have more time. Thank God. The color today is coral. Stop. Isn't that weird that I thought it was next Friday? That's just strange. I was just so sort of set on that time. I don't know. Maybe something's already taking place there. Maybe something's already happening. But this is a planting period. This is a contribution period. So the seeds you plant today will definitely impact your harvesting next week. The sweetness of honeysuckle incense attracts friendship and admiration. That is the message for today, and I keep smelling honeysuckle. It grows wild where I walk kisses, and it's beautiful. I love the scent. If you guys don't know what honeysuckle smells like, it smells like sugar and grass, a combination, like sweet grass. Not sweet grass, sugar as in like candy, and grass. And if you don't know it, you can pick the head off of a little honeysuckle, one little flower. And if you pull out the stamen really gently, on the tip of it is this little drop of dew. And you can suckle it, and it tastes really good. It's sweet water. That's what it is. I learned that when I was a little girl, and the smell of honeysuckles is just so delicious. It's wonderful, and it's sweet, and just the right amount of sweetness and nature. It's beautiful. So the sweetness of honeysuckle incense attracts friendship and admiration. So what a lighthearted mentality right now. Pisces, I'm sorry, the moon, I'm getting everything wrong and confused. I have felt this way for a while now, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm just going to go with it. The moon is in Pisces. It's not in Gemini. The moon is in Pisces. The color is coral. I am reading that correctly. Maybe that's why I feel so lost. When the moon, I don't know. I'm not going to try to find answers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to I'm going to go with it. I'm going to roll with the tides, because I don't want to find answers right now. Yes, we're going to do the cards, but I don't want to find answers right now. I don't want to dig too deep into anything. What needs to come to me will come to me. I have faith in that. But there is so much that I have to keep on course in this really chaotic time. So that's what I'll continue to do. So let's review. I'm sorry, because I feel lost. Today is Friday the 12th. The moon is still in Pisces, and the color of the day is coral. Starting there, let's get into the reading. And I've only been, I've been kind of fractured. Speech has been very difficult for me this time around. I don't know why. I have to check my house of communications, see what planets are there. This is a daily energy reading. It's for all signs. We could talk to each other, shoot the shit. I have felt the need to just zone out, to be honest with you. And that's probably the Piscean moon. Just wanting me to get lost in the world of fantasies. And maybe that's where I belong right now. Like emerging from a dream is what I need to do. Interesting array. Interesting array. You ready? Let's go. This is where we begin. Feeling isolated, feeling stressed out, feeling left behind, feeling robbed, taken advantage of. So this could be actually having been taken advantage of, actually having been robbed, actually having been disowned or discarded or held prisoner or held, not even held captive. It's almost just like hoodwinked and tied up so that somebody else could escape with your shit and you're left with nothing. That's what this, hey Kim, hey Trina, that's what this energy is. A feeling of being completely taken advantage of and left with nothing. Also feeling stressed. This could be mental illness. This could be mental issues. This could be stress or depression, loneliness, paranoia. All of those things could be fucking up your head right now. So let's get into this. This is really interesting. But it's definitely feeling like, and I say feeling, knowing that it's a swords card, because there's always something that I like to point out about this card. I want to bring it back to at least, maybe not feeling, but thinking that this is what's happened to you and being in this mindset. Because if she just for one fucking second looked around her, she would see she's surrounded by swords and she's wrapped up in linen. If you have all those swords around you, she could easily cut herself free. But it's her thoughts that hold her prisoner. So let's move on with that in mind. Having been stolen, something being taken from you, something was stolen from you, taken advantage of. Like I said, a robbery, thief, could even be embarrassment or something being taken that is not deserved. These two coming back to back is a sense of really being taken advantage of. You know, this is interesting. This is almost like a message about the thief itself, and like how desperate you have to be, how lonely you have to be, how lost in your own mind you have to be to take advantage or steal things from somebody else. And this is the Six of Swords, lots of swords here. Once again, lost in your headspace, but this is actually travel, movement, and this could actually be getting over or healing from those kind of mental disorders that or that mentality that makes you stuck and holds yourself captive, like being your own prisoner to your own thoughts. But this is moving away from that, maybe moving to a new space or being held back from it. This is really interesting. All the swords come out today. If you've been feeling fucked up in your brain, this is why. Because this is a motherfucker who comes in to basically almost like stop you from moving forward. All of these things happening to stop your progress or disable you from being able to escape. Not escape, but move on. And this is, once again, things have been coming out like this in succession with me. All right, so if somebody is stopping you and all you do, what can you do? Reflect on what you've learned based on what you've lost. Three of Swords is at the heart of this reading. So disappointment, endings, suffering, and sorrow. Yeah, this is all one suit, just back to back. It's like it didn't even shuffle. But these are the cards that came out. This is feeling confused, feeling stuck, you know, feeling like either decision you make, something bad is going to happen. Looking backwards, being disappointed, looking at what you don't have instead of what you do have. Focused on the loss as opposed to what you still have left. Disinterest in things that are offered to you. Maybe even turning down an offer because it doesn't match up. This is somebody in a really bad mindset that is literally cutting themselves off at the knee because they're focused on all the bad stuff that's happened to them. They're focused on all the things that they've lost. They're focused on all their suffering, and they're not focused on what they have and what they're being offered. They're not seeing the blessings that are given to them. They're going about life almost with disinterest with what's happening right here, right now, disinterest with the potential, and all that they're focusing on is, it's like they're stuck in a mindset of disappointment and sadness. And this is reunion, celebration, happiness, joy. Oh my God. This is somebody that their only happy time in their life was in the past. That's it. Only happy time. That they don't want to have anything to do with what's happening right now or with the future, because all they can see is going backward. They had a life back then. They had a love back then. Maybe they've lost the love. Maybe somebody or something stole it from them. But this is a sense of regressing backwards. Isn't that interesting? It's almost like we're starting, where we're starting is where we are now, and it's almost like we're regressing and going back to a place that was happier, but it's a regression in our minds. Offers and opportunities coming in, advancement, but also messages coming in, offers coming in. This could be Cupid's arrow as well. We're going to talk about the time. Standing your ground, winning, being victorious. And then the Hermit. I need a moment to focus on this reading. This is kind of crazy shit. This is Virgo energy. I gotta pull some clarifiers. I swear to God, this is really tragic. That's why I'm like taking my time with it. Because this is all about somebody, they're only fucking happy when they think about the past. They're only fucking happy. The only thing they want is somebody from the past. That's the only thing they want. That's the only person that they want. And without them, it's almost like they fend off anybody who isn't that person. Or they fend off anybody who isn't that way. And this is a sense of the Hermit, right? Virgo energy, also Mercurian. This is a sense of waiting alone and being alone and waiting forever because you're just waiting to hear from this person from the past. You're waiting and you're blocking and defending and pushing other people away, keeping other opportunities away. And choosing instead to be alone. I just need clarifiers in general. Because this reading is a fucked up mindset, plain and simple. Knight of Pentacles is an important financial matter. Something to do with like important finances or a very slow moving energy, and it fell right on top of the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. And then this card came out, the Queen of Pentacles, fell right on top of the end of the result cards, being a good businesswoman. I'm sorry, somebody who's responsible with money, somebody who has a lot of resources, somebody who makes good, responsible decisions. Okay. The central energy is heartbreak. Clarify. Bad judgments, stupid judgments, or judgments being made against you. You lingered for a very long time in a space where things were difficult for you. Things were always like, oh, in other words, always seeing the world as punishing you. What is this 3 of Swords, please? Bad karma. Bad karma and bad judgment. This is definitely somebody who suffered, almost like universally intentionally suffered. It's like the universe put them through shit because they had to pay karmic debt. This is something that you did to somebody in the past. This is really weird fucking energy, but this is all about you hurt somebody. Made them suffer, maybe even robbed them of something that they worked very hard for, maybe even killed them. This is past life shit. I know that sounds crazy, but this is it. And you broke their heart. And there's this stagnation and suffering and their pain. It's almost like ignoring somebody else's pain and moving on and celebrating and trying to like be like, oh, my life and my world is awesome. I'm victorious. Yay. Are you? Because this is definitely somebody who made their way through the suffering and heartache of others. This is a woman. This is spying, information that's coming in, probably misinterpretation of information or information that was made to make somebody look bad. Information that was made to make somebody look bad, and information that was made to basically confuse people, to put a mist over their eyes. And it's generating really bad karma and really bad juju. But it's like almost like there's a sense of no one cares. No one cares. What is this three of? There was a lot of hearts broken, and I think people didn't see what was really going on. I don't know whose energy this is. Just follow the story, guys. Maybe we'll come. What is this Three of Swords, please? This is Two of Wands falling between the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. This is some sort of connection, some sort of meeting somebody through a friend. Give me a second. You have the Two of Cups here too. I don't understand. I know, because it's tremendous craziness. I wish I could pause this. This is Queen of Swords, more swords, Knight of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. This is a very ambitious woman that used her network and used her, like that it's like somebody who used her network, and it is a she, used her network and used her connections to basically swindle and bamboozle people and confuse people in order to basically get what she wanted out of life, get to a place where she was secured in money and finance. This is an older woman, maybe divorced, unhappily married. She just learned a lot from experience, to be cold and objective and remain removed. Knight of Swords is aggressively attacking or aggressive energy. Sort of oblivious to somebody else's suffering. This is crazy fucking energy. And why would it come out today? That's what I want to know. Like, what is it about today that this energy is coming out? Oh. Because this is like fucking espionage and shit. And this had to do with some money, some transaction, some money that was, it was a very important financial transaction, taking a long time to go through. But there was some sense of somebody being swindled, hoodwinked, and having it robbed, and people getting away with it. Somebody coming in and basically tearing you down, ripping you down, leaving you with almost nothing but heartache and disappointment, not understanding where the fuck it came from. This is a sense of almost like celebrating and standing, almost like standing by your man, standing by your relationship. Somebody who stands incessantly by their relationship, even though there might be a third party situation. or turning a blind eye to a third party situation or to extramarital affairs, just focusing on the connection and the friendship between the two of you and somehow pushing it forward. Who is this? It's almost like you thought you could run, you could get away with, you could start over, that things would be okay after all the craziness or after all the deceit and manipulation was done. There was a sense of, yes, it coming to an end, so you could start new and start fresh. Who is this? It's not coming out. Sorry, I don't even want this card. This doesn't make any sense to me. I need to know who the fuck this reading is about. New opportunity, a new creative opportunity. Who is this reading about? Who? I'm really frustrated right now. Maybe that's the problem. Who is this reading about? This is this is in the past. So somebody who got everything they wanted out of the legal system, somebody who won court cases over and over and over again. They got a lot of abundance through the legal system. So maybe somebody who was a lawyer. Page of Pentacles. It's like making money doing stuff that you don't want, giving opportunities that people don't really want, opportunities that people feel stuck in. Or taking an opportunity that you didn't really enjoy for opportunity's sake alone. Once again, the Three of Wands is here, had to come out. Somebody that studied hard, somebody who was really gung-ho, had an opportunity, maybe even got a scholarship to go to college. And their new beginning is over. I feel like there's some sort of their struggle, their pain, their suffering, it's over. They've been stabbed in the back a half a dozen times, but it's also like they've stabbed people in the back a half a dozen times. This is not a nice person. I don't know who the fuck this is. Spirit's not giving it to me. Who is this? Because I know this is a who. I know this is a who. You're not talking to me. I need to know who this is. Why is this all coming out today of all days? This has no, like the energy's not going on in my life. I don't know about your life. But who are we talking about? A Leo, the sun, victory, success, happiness, abundance. It's also my California card. That's all it's telling me. Leo, the sun. I said, who is it? It gave me fucking Lady Godiva. I need clarification. I've never felt this way before when I looked at cards. I need clarification. What is this about? Who the fuck is this about? This is also, the sun could be your heart, your heart space, your intentions. Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning and a new start. This is new ideas, a new creative ideas. I don't understand any of this. Let's get some clarifiers. Maybe you could clarify this, angels, because I don't know what the fuck this is about. Queen of Pentacles is out here again. This is, once again, a woman who is a good boss, responsible, A Cancerian. Cancerian, but making progress, moving forward. I don't know. I don't know. King of Cups. Somebody who is emotionally needy, emotionally draining. A weak man. A weak man that has a lot of mental issues. Suffers. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Probably a Cancer. Weakened by mental stress. It's almost like progress is weakened by mental incapacities. And this is King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who is nasty as fuck, underhanded, really wants to get at you. I don't know. The World card just popped out. I don't know why. Why did the World card pop out? This is a weak man who did all this to her. Maybe even being with a weak man that did all this to her. Suffering because of his manipulations. And then being attacked. The world changing, something turning around about financial issues that have been almost being uncovered. That caused maybe deaths, payment for deaths, payment for war, payment for... Dude, are we talking about Hillary fucking Clinton? I'm just gonna say it out loud. Like, who are we talking about? Because that's what it sounds like. That's what it feels like. Did anybody get news on her? Did anybody? Like, I don't know, because that's what it sounds like. Because it doesn't feel like this is going on in anybody's life that I'm close to. This is like fucking espionage. And look at the High Priestess comes out. You want to know why? Because Spirit is like, you got it. You got it. Hillary Clinton is a Scorpio, though. So what's this Leo card? Bill fucking Clinton is Leo, isn't he? Isn't he? I think he is. I think. Donald Trump is a Gemini. Oh, you better fucking stop. Watch the news, people. Watch the news. I'm talking about your ex, Sarah. Watch the news, people. Marka, you had a dream about the Clintons? Watch the news. Watch the news, because something's going down. Something's going down. Watch the news, people. Walking toward love. Walking away. Maybe they're getting divorced. Finally fucking divorcing his ass. Shit. I think he's a Leo. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this ain't my life. I'll tell you right now, this is somebody who held on longer than they should have to a marriage or a relationship that they should have let go of a long time ago. Why? Because it was working for them. It was bringing them prosperity in what they wanted to do. They were happy with the work. They were happy with... They were happy with the recognition, with the opportunities. They were getting what they wanted out of their work. But there was some hidden shit, man. And this is Pisces. Moon is in Pisces right now. Not there yet. Here's the death card. Here's Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio. Some shit is being uncovered. Some shit is coming up. Stuff that was not understood. Somebody's bringing it up. It's like somebody's rising shit from the dead. Bringing shit up. It took a while for them to do it too. It's like they're conjuring. Ooh. This could be some wicked shit. It's like black magic. It's like getting what you want through black magic. That's what it is. Yeah. What'd I say? Nail on the head. It's like getting what you want through black magic. That's almost Spirit's way of saying, yep. Oh. So what's going to happen to the rest of us? The people who did the right thing and continue to work within in righteousness, in goodness, with tradition, respecting establishment, are going to be okay. Like in terms of karma, a group, and I don't think it has anything to do with us, but the people who built up bad karma and swindled a bunch of motherfuckers, they're getting called out. The universe is about to attack their asses. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't know who the hell this is. This is the most convoluted reading that I have ever experienced. But what all this tells me is some major shit is coming out. Major shit over somebody who really fucked other people and did not care. Like literally was celebrating on their graves. Black magic was at work here. I don't use that often because sometimes I think that that's sort of like, you know, cliche. Not cliche, but it's like, okay, but what happened? What are the details? I don't want to just put a label on it and say, oh, it's black magic and then walk away from it. But there was definitely some necromancy. There was definitely something going on in the dark with some dark shit. Trying to make things alchemically work to basically keep somebody in power. There is a sense of King of Wands. This is King of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who's very charismatic. Somebody who is creative opportunity, putting things together, making things, like putting them together. Maybe if... It's all coming out. It's all coming out. It's all being announced. It's like charge, like full speed ahead. These are people who started out winning a lot in terms of law and justice, like getting their way through the legal system. Making dirty money. Maybe even, you know, coercing somebody, a younger person, to get into a line of work that they didn't want to be in. These are bad people. I hope none of you motherfuckers have anybody like that in your life, but this is bad juju. Really bad karma. And it's almost like they were reveling in the bad karma that they were working in because they thought that they would never have to suffer it. They were like, well, we'll just dump this on the next generation, or we'll leave it for somebody else to solve. We're just going to take what we can get now. That kind of mentality. And that could be a statement about our greediness in terms of being like the community, the humankind being greedy. You know, especially with the legal system, the legal industry in general, becoming something that really just fucks and rapes people for its own gain. And it's almost like that's the accountability that's being brought to surface now. Like that's the big time accountability of people who really completely and totally raped the fucking system in order to get the things that they want, even though there was a sense of It's like if this was a person, the only one they cared about was the people or their husband or wife that kind of affected them directly. It's like they would do anything for their marriage, their love. They don't care what they needed to do, even shady shit. And when I asked who was this about, a Leo popped up. And Leo got a beautiful reading too, so I don't think it's just any general Leo. Could be just leadership in general. Could just be that. Now, no, let me tell you this, I am not trying to be political at all. You know, if I had been able to vote when Clinton was president, I think I was too young. I would have voted for him. Like, I'm not trying to be political at all. But this is some nasty fucking shit coming out. I just want to kind of like sit back and be like, and I don't really get these readings. I don't try to be political or predict something that's going to happen. But I'm like, why is this coming out now? I don't know. Today is the day. Friday the 12th. It's just like, okay. I gotta get my lipstick on. I don't know. All I know is that those people, there's this like, a new sense of taking your time and working within the system, almost like a new system being created or taking root from what has happened, because it's like a fucking cesspool. I mean, these are really people who cared about themselves or the people who were closest to them, and that's it. This is a lot of air energy. I don't want to point fingers at specific signs, but this is definitely, this could also be just information coming out, right? But there's definitely like, like almost like somebody's own guilt. Somebody's own guilt being exposed and exposing them. I don't know. I asked the cards who it was, and they taught me the sun sign. I hope they don't mean me, like you, Michelle, because I'm not a Leo, but like the self. And maybe this is just like a dark night of the soul type of thing, where we had to go through our selfish period, our depressed period, our period of just doing the wrong thing. And then that's what I said in the beginning of the reading. It's like, this is bad karma. This is karma that we had to be held accountable for. So this could be a general sense of happy birthday, Doug Denny, 623 I saw up there. This is a sense of karma coming back around and you having to contend with the karma that you've created. Because there's definitely back in the past intentionally misleading somebody to get them to do a job that they didn't even want to do when they were too young to do it. Maybe by talking down to them, just being discouraging, criticizing, overly critical was sort of one of those means. And then mental manipulation or mental abuse, not letting somebody get away from you. This is almost like fucking slavery and shit. Oh, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Buying and selling people and making it legally correct to be able to force people to do work they didn't want to do and put a veil over it as if everything was okay. Put a veil over it to try to confuse people to make it look all right. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. There is this Two of Cups very prominent here. It's almost like repetitions, paying people back for money coming that was owed a long time ago. This wasn't even on my mind today. This is weird. That's why I think I'm struggling so much with this. But I do think that money is going to be offered. Money that you worked hard for is finally going to be coming to you, because it's like the institution is turning around and saying, here, have it, take it, it's yours already, you earned it. And all this shittiness that kept it from you is about to get they're just about to get exposed, raked across the coals, and decimated. Guys, you let me know what the fuck this is, because this reading was completely unexpected. I would say for the first 10 minutes, I didn't know what the fuck it was. What is this reading? Healing. Okay. I, the angel of healing, am with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. I love you, angels. Healing. I asked, what was it all about? Healing an old wound, healing hurts that healing hurts that really just, okay, stop. It says, do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. So this is how healing is happening right now, and think global. So this had to do with a global scale. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside of the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. Wow. Thank you. These are huge issues. It's like the world healing, something. This had to do with a global scale of, like, I swear to God, it was like international espionage, crazy ass shit. And the world needs to heal. This has to come out, and people have to be held accountable for the world to heal, because there is some really nastiness going on underneath the surface, like intent. Manipulating the circumstances underneath the surface so that you can get what you want and make the world into what you decide it is. Or wherever you were suppressed or repressed, all that work that you've done, all that hard work that you've done, all your potential, all your abilities is now coming out. People are going to notice you. There is it's like I know that sounds crazy, but there is like this shift in power, finally getting what you deserve on both sides. So if what you deserve is like shit and nastiness, because that's what you created, your bad karma, oh, it's coming now, even today. But if it's like it's just like the world, you've been busting your ass and the world actually owes you. Remember I said repartitions? Like, this is a sense of the world's finally getting around to paying you back. The problem is, how do we know what side we're on? Because don't we always think we're doing something right? See, I think that this side that almost used the law intentionally to hurt and to harm, they knew they were doing something wrong. And they kind of just celebrated the fact that they thought they couldn't get caught. Watch the news. I don't know how else to describe this any other way, but it's got something to do with something massive and global, like coming out, being exposed. That was tough for me. That was really tough for me. I don't know what the hell is going on the world stage. But we're going to see, aren't we? I feel like letting it be. This is transparent tarot. I never use it. I never use it because it's hard to shuffle. But what's wonderful about it is it literally clumps on intentionally and things come out. This is the 8 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So this is delays in abundance. That's what it's about. Whatever abundance was, delays in abundance. That's what it is. Delays in abundance. Being healed, finally coming out. Maybe this is the King of Cups. Maybe not telling somebody that what you were feeling, or somebody not keeping their feelings from you. But I feel like this is a delay in healing. King of Cups. Just delays in abundance. That's all I can say. What else to say? Seven. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. What did I say? Like defeating somebody by confusing them. It's almost like intentionally getting them drunk, or intentionally intentionally misdirecting them, making a deal a long time ago. Man, this kind of happiness, it's like delaying happiness. It's like abundance finally coming through. That's what it is. Abundance finally coming through. Very smart people. Very clever people that were able to use their minds objectively. Very clever people that were able to use their minds objectively to see through the bullshit, to walk away from what wasn't true, what wasn't really serving people. That's who's uncovering it. This is air energy. Nothing else to say. It's almost like somebody's trying to escape. Remember that 8 of Cups? It's like they were trying to get away with it. They were trying to escape. They were trying to escape. This is like the FBI and shit. I'm serious. It's like somebody was trying to get away and escape with what they thought was going to be like, oh, wow. Somebody was trying to escape, man. Somebody was trying to get away with shit. They were intercepted, FYI. And there's nothing else I can really give you. I'm just repeating the same message because that's all that wants to come out. Wow. You know what? I swear, I stand by what I said. Just keep focused on what you can impact and affect in front of you. That's your contribution today. is to just focus on what you have control over, what you have power over, the choices that you can make to just keep moving forward. That's all that you can do, because there is a sense of all of this going on underneath you, above you, and around you, and it's a windstorm. So the only thing that you can do to really tether yourself so you don't get blown over is what can you do? What you do what you do, and just keep at it. That's the only thing that you can do right now. Ooh, took a lot out of me. This reading was something else. I channel what needs to be, I channel what I channel. I never know where these readings are going to go. They're always so much more personal usually. But this isn't. Or maybe it is personal, because you know what? Maybe this impacts every single one of us. Maybe it's more personal than we think. It's like all of these horrible things are finally hitting home, are finally reaching the personal level. And maybe that's now why we care. Or not that we don't care, but like it's the impact is here. It's like that ripple effect. And it's like the ripple finally hit us, finally reached us. Ooh, guys, what the fucking fuck. But you know what? There is healing on the horizon. This is healing on a global scale. It's not just personal healing, it's global. It's everything. It's you, your family, everything. Okay. Wow, you let me know in the comments what you think is going on. Karma is coming back in your favorite. I mean, your loved ones are safe. Yeah. Yeah, if they didn't have any part in it, sure, absolutely. But there is a sense of, let's put it this way, a huge wave of karma coming to smack people down. And karma is not something that you can run from, because you create it. You carry it everywhere you are, even into your next lives. Oh my God. I'm a little trembling right now. I don't really know what to say or do. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm like sitting here going through a checklist of being like, I think I've lived a good life. You know, I know that I did make mistakes, and I thought I'd suffered through them because of the bad choices that I made. But I always got that feeling like the choices that I made, like if you compared it to other people's choices my age, I got punished more harshly for them. And I always thought it had to do with something that I couldn't see or didn't understand. But clearing out karma from other people's mishaps. This could be inherited blame too. But not that that's fair. But this isn't about fair. This is about balance must be struck. And sometimes we do end up having to deal with issues that other people created. The wave has hit. That's all I can say. Get your shit slinging boots on, because you're gonna be up to your fucking waist in this shit. Karma is not going to let this rest. Every stone is getting upturned. Every stone. She's not joking around. I do have a personal reading to get to. So, oh my God, I gotta clear out the energy. There's a lot here. Let me know. I'm going to be just watching the news and paying attention, trying to figure out what the hell this is, because I do believe this is global. Some news is coming out. Of course, news is coming out, but that will directly impact this storyline. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you so much for stopping by on this Friday. I appreciate it. I will be back on Monday, hopefully. Hopefully, definitely I'll have Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius out on Monday. But I will hopefully be back with a daily video, a daily reading on Instagram, over on Instagram. So please try to catch me there. Thank you for showing up on Friday. The turnout was great, 55 and 33. The turnout was amazing, and I'm grateful, and thank you so much for showing up, guys. Please do enjoy the videos. Yes, Virgo is coming out before 5 p.m. tonight. Virgo will come out. You will have Virgo. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a happy weekend. Enjoy yourself in all this craziness. Bye.